F9. Okay, Michael with X-Force PC here. We're going to go into X-Plane and take a look at something. This is an idea that I got from another channel. VRFlightSim, I believe, is the name of the channel, so I'm not taking credit for this at all. So check out VRFlightSim if you have an opportunity. One thing that's always bothered me in X-Plane is the quality of the shadows in the cockpit. So I saw this guy over there at the other channel put up a way to change that. So there's no setting for that in the GUI. That's graphical user interface, by the way, for this particular problem. But there is a way to do it by editing a file. First wanted to show you the problem. Now I'm going to go quickly in here and I'm going to turn off the sounds because I find they drown me out. Now if we look down here at the seat, notice this extremely jagged line where the shadow meets the seat and across here. And in fact, I'm not even going to move right now, but notice the shadow keeps changing shape and moving around, and it's like a caterpillar or an escalator going on. Over here on the door, it's particularly bad. Not a good look. Look here where you would grab the door. It looks like you'd be grabbing and you'd get cut by a saw blade. Here, there's only like one stair going up and down, one stair. So what you do essentially to make this smoother is you create more of these stairs. The more stairs there are, the smoother they are, and that's true with anything here. Everything's just pixels, right? The more pixels you have, the sharper things look. Well, the more stairs you have, the sharper things look. So what you're able to do is create more stairs, and I was able to do it without affecting my frame rate. I have a high-end system, so hopefully you can do the same. But if you go to the resources folder in your X-Plane folder and you find something called settings.txt, and I will say, if you don't know how to install a plane, if you can't copy and paste files, if you can't create a shortcut on your desktop, if you aren't good with computers, don't even try this. This is not for you. Don't do it. Disclaimer done. Now I'm going to right-click, drag, and choose copy. I'm making a copy of my settings.txt file in case I screw it up. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to scroll almost all the way down till I get to this section here where I see FBO shadow cam size. And I'm going to change all these to 8192. Every one of them. And I'm copying and pasting, and if this is mesmerizing to you, again, you shouldn't be doing this. You don't know how I'm doing this so quickly. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I'm saving the settings.txt file. And now I'm going to go back into X-Plane. And I know I'm going fast because I'm trying not to bore people. Again, I have a Ryzen 3900X, a 2080 Ti, so I saw no performance degradation by doing this, but it's possible if you have lower end hardware, you might find that it lowers your frame rate. So I'd advise checking your frame rate ahead of time. And remember you did this, because if it breaks X-Plane at some point in the future, you need to know what you did. So anyway, don't forget what you did in case it causes something negative later on down the road. We're almost there. So what this is going to have done is created a lot more stairs. Now I'm going to look down at the seat again and notice how much smoother that line is. Now you can see if you look really closely, at least I can. I'm not looking at a recording, I'm looking live. But I can see the little tiny stairs there. And on the door, the stairs aren't going to be quite as small. But there's a lot more stairs here, making it a lot smoother, especially on this door handle. There's more stairs. You can still see them, but they're a lot smoother. All the shadows are much smoother. Across the seat here, you have to look really closely to see those stairs. And my frame rate is hovering right around 60, which is where it was before I started this. And I'm at LaGuardia with pretty high settings. So there you go. If you want to have better shadows in your cockpit, there's something you can do until Laminar Research gives us the ability to have such control in the graphical user interface.